speech class. Assignment 6.1 course project is updating the outline and delivering the first half of your presentation. My presentation is on vaccinations. The first half of the speech. The speech I chose is about the importance of vaccinating. My goal is to parents having a full understanding of good information untainted by conflict of interest and the safety of vaccines. Many diseases such as polio, diphtheria, etc. have been eliminated due to effective vaccinations. However, there are many who also believe the vaccination can be harmful to young children. Before I begin, let me ask you a simple question. Where do you stand on vaccinations? Some of the risks of not vaccinating are single exposures to an outbreak could lead to many complications for family and friends of unvaccinated people. Doctors in the past would start rounds at hospitals to care for patients with meningitis caused by Haemophilus influenza, which is now preventable by the HIV vaccine. And another example is measles, which is also now preventable by the MMR vaccine. The child who is not immunized is automatically more susceptible to the dangerous and sometimes deadly diseases. A perfect example is a few weeks ago I had seen where a couple lost an infant from whooping cough, also known as pertussis, at 38 days old because she had got it from someone that had not been vaccinated for that. Without immunizations, your child and others are at greater risk of catching one of these vaccine-preventable diseases. With that 38-day infant being around someone who was not vaccinated had created serious death complications. If the person who had been carrying the disease had been vaccinated, that 30-day infant would still be alive today. Among more than just that 30-day-old infant, children and adults should receive all vaccines in order to provide the most protection. Once infected, an otherwise healthy child could die of certain diseases or have serious complications, as I had mentioned before. And there are other risks of children not being vaccinated. So it would be, I think, a good idea to consider the vaccinations and to think outside the box. And although some people have misconceptions about vaccinations. Some of the misconceptions would be vaccines cause many harmful side effects, which every vaccine has side effects, though most of them are small. Fevers, rashes, which as a parent myself, I would much rather deal with the fevers and the rashes more so than my child not being here, because I did not vaccinate my child. And another misconception would be that people think that giving a child multiple vaccinations at once for different diseases, or at the same time, increase harmful side effects and can overload the immune system, which is actually protecting the child's immune system from infant age as to older aged children, so in which leaves their body more protected.